Welcome back in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed France and Belgium. We've officially moved on into the long-promised Deutschland, Germany. We are finally here. I've been promising you guys this since like way back in Dubai. Finally made it, and today we are in Stuttgart. So I don't know if you can see all this stuff going on behind me, but we're at kind of an iconic place. So in Stuttgart, there are not one, but two automotive industry giants that have museums here. The Mercedes-Benz Museum and the Porsche Museum, which I'm at right now. I hear the Mercedes-Benz Museum is the better one. It takes about 3 hours, I was told, but I don't quite have 3 full hours to dedicate because I want to get you guys somewhere else here soon today. So we're at the Porsche Museum. Online, it said tickets were $10 for adults, $5 for students, and then everyone else is discounted free if you're like a Porsche Club member. Yeah, we're gonna go get inside the museum and then take you guys maybe a little bit out into the country and back into the past. So inside the Porsche Museum, they have cars from all different periods. They have a free audio guide. I picked one up because it was free. I normally don't get audio guides unless they're free. They have them in different languages. They have cars from all the different periods. They walk you through the history of Porsche. It's kind of fascinating. You get to see all kinds of cool different race cars and whatnot. They have some fun little interactive things to kind of play with. You learn a lot of stuff about history and kind of what it meant to the people. You know, I didn't know that there was such thing as F2 racing, but it is a cool museum, cool architecture, cool everything. The design is great. I wouldn't say it's the most exciting museum. You know, I kind of like cars, but I'm not like a huge gearhead. But if you are, it would be really cool. Either way, it's worth a stop in. But we're gonna get on to the next stop. So you guys ever play Assassin's Creed? You get to a new area on the map you haven't unlocked, so you have to climb a high structure, get your bearings. You know, I kind of like to do the same when I go to a new place. They have this park here in Stuttgart with this massive 40-meter tower called the Killesberg Tower. Apparently it was made for the 1993 World Horticultural Expo. I don't know what that is. It was built in 2001. I saw it and I was like, that looks cool. So we're climbing to the top. Alright, you get up to the top, 4 floors, and you get this beautiful vista. It's nice, light, and breezy. Honestly, could be up here at a better time. It's a perfect day for it. Look out, you can see all kinds of sights. There's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium out there somewhere. But it's cool, this park, they've got like, what looks like a little merry-go-round and stuff down there, and they've got like a cafe or beer garden. Nice park, nice park. Good relaxing walk through. So when you come to Stuttgart, check out Killesberg Park. But we got some more vistas awaiting. Welcome to the German forest. One of the reasons I came to Stuttgart is because there are many castles in the hills and mountains around it. So I wanted to come and visit some of those, and so we're out here checking one out. But I think I took the wrong trail, so we're a little lost just trying to find the castle. But it's beautiful. It's good to be out in nature again. I haven't been on a trail in what feels like forever. It's nice to be out. Got a little snail here. Snail on his way along. Have a good day, buddy. Remember to hit the subscribe button. But we'll catch you when we find the castle. Well, hello and welcome to Helfenstein Castle. You're about an hour away from Stuttgart. It's just an easy little walk once you get on the right trail. They have little signs that say be careful. It's old, we don't take care of it, so be careful, especially with children. But they also have tables up here. People here having little picnics and stuff. They have little bridges connecting stuff. There's still parts of the old outer walls still around. You can wander around, and it is quite a vista. It is beautiful to behold. Down below Geislingen, you know, it's a beautiful little spot. I'm sure the locals all come here to hang out. There's a couple little places where there's little like fire pits, or at least people have made them into fire pits. It was made in the 1400s, occupied by a guy named Helfenstein. Forgot his first name already. All the signs are in German. I read them and then try and get what I can out of them. Essentially, they used it as a stronghold for the city below, and they got into some wars and had to use it. Lovely little spot, fun to explore, wander around in. My little kid brain's going crazy, wander around pretending I have a sword in them, you know, fighting the bad guys, shooting them with my bows and arrows. Might go get some lunch, might go to the next stop. I don't know, we'll see, but either way, we'll catch you there. What's up, guys? Made it to a small town called Blaubeuren, Germany. So it's a small town in Baden-Württemberg near Stuttgart, about 30-40 minute drive from the castle we were just at. And Blaubeuren is famous because it is home of the Blautopf, the blue pot. It's a spring that starts for the Blau River, the Blue River, and that's why. It's really reflective, but it's super blue. It's this big pond, super clear too. You can't tell on camera. I've read everywhere that no camera does it justice. But their kind of claim to fame. There's some little restaurants around here, but the town has so much medieval charm to it. Cute little spot, and it's a small town. Wikipedia said it had like 11,000 people or something. It's not too bad. We're gonna find some lunch after this, but I mean, look at that water, man. I wish you guys could see how clear it was. It's amazing. It's a cool little town, nice little stop, and it's super quiet and relaxing. Definitely recommend making this a point to stop by. Alright, stopped in at a local restaurant called Adler. It had some good reviews. Try a very German dish, even typical to the region of Baden-Württemberg. Schnitzel and Kasespatzle. Schnitzel is basically fried chicken, a little different though. And then Kasespatzle is like cheese, Käse, and then fried noodle kind of thing. It's like macaroni and cheese, but not at all. It's supposed to be way better, and I'm stoked to try it. There's a fresh lemon. Oh. Stoked for this. All I had today for breakfast was like 2 things of bread at a bakery. It's thin, it's crisp, the lemon adds a nice zest. Schnitzel. Look at how cheesy that is. It's just all melted in there. It's got a little bit of that oniony taste, and that's just cheesy. That's Kasespatzle. When you come to Eastern Germany, Southern Germany, get the Kasespatzle. Alright, that's gonna do it for day 1, but don't worry, video's not over. We got a bunch more castles we're getting to tomorrow. And there's a lot of castles here near Stuttgart, but you can get to them from Munich, and a lot of people will do that. I believe there's like a route that goes and sees a lot of them. They call it Romance Road. We're gonna move on to tomorrow to see some more castles, so have some fun. Alright, up and at 'em at day 2, out hunting castles in the Stuttgart countryside. Today we are at the beautiful Schloss Lichtenstein, Castle Lichtenstein, which is not actually in Liechtenstein. It's here in Baden-Württemberg, about an hour outside of Stuttgart. So this is an iconic little castle that's pretty famous on Instagram. We'll show you, it'll be a good time. Alright, the Schloss Lichtenstein. They have guided tours. The guided tours are in German. They give you a little book that's in different languages that you can follow along. If you speak English, it's a little like you're an afterthought, but it's alright. There's no photography inside the castle. The guided tour is $12 to enter, 12 euros to enter. You can just walk the grounds. You don't have to go inside the castle, and that is like 9 euros, 7 euros, something like that. To be honest, the tour was cool. See inside. It's pretty well preserved. They can walk you through the history and everything and all the paintings. For 12 euros, I found it to be a little underwhelming. Just saying. But I will tell you, Lichtenstein does mean light stone. The castle, it does stand on its own on a big piece of rock, and it was found in the 1300s by knights, made it into a little castle, and then it was kind of run down and forgotten about in the 1800s when Count or Duke Wilhelm came, made it his kind of hunting retreat, made it into Castle Lichtenstein, Schloss Lichtenstein. Yeah, it's iconic, it's beautiful, a lot of good photograph, Instagram spots here, views all around of the valley below. It's pretty cool. It's a like 200-meter drop, just take your breath away. There's a little chapel and some other things here as well. You can kind of wander around the walls and stuff. I'll let you come discover it for yourself. If you like castles, come do it. Hello, now we are at Sigmaringen Hohenzollern Castle. So this is one of the big castles in the area. It was home to the Hohenzollern family, which is kind of a big name in history. It's still owned by them and operated by them, but they don't live here anymore. It's a museum, and it's about 14 euros. You get a free audio guide. It's in the town of Sigmaringen. The town's kind of cute. It's weird. It's funny. It's like a medieval meets modern, which is kind of like what you get here generally, but like especially here. I would say it's a lot like Versailles. It's a lot of history about like duchesses and, you know, who married who and fancy bourgeois stuff, why different wars happened. And as an American, I'm not super familiar with all the wars. It's a bit odd, but it's interesting nonetheless. Super fancy paintings, architecture and stuff, and very, very, very fancy. They didn't say this in the tour, but it was also actually where the fake French government was run from in World War II after Germany took it over. The Vichy government was operated here, seat of French government for like 2 years. But it's a big, beautiful castle. People say if you come to one, come here. It's really beautiful on the outside. Inside, if you're interested in that, all that stuff I just told you about, it's cool. Free audio guide. Definitely come wander around, check out the outside. It's got this big valley in front of it. It's right on the Danube River. So I hope you enjoyed the Sigmaringen Castle. And then move on to our next location. Alright, made it to the next stop, the Grabkapelle. Here with my friend Mo. He's showing me the area.
Hey guys.
Do you want to tell him what you told me Grabkapelle means?
Grabkapelle, like grave chapel.
Grab is grave and Kapelle is chapel. So this, look out all over Stuttgart. You can see pretty much everything. You can see Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's up high on this cliff with all these vineyards, these beautiful sights that you can see. Good way to cap off the Stuttgart video. So definitely come check this out. It's pretty close to the city, and a few people told me about this and said it was their favorite part of Stuttgart. Some last minute things to add. I used Stuttgart as a base to go and visit a bunch of different places. So when you come here, the top list of things to do that I didn't do because everyone else will include it for you are things like the library, the city square, TV tower, stuff like that. So when you come, make sure you make some time for that as well. So this week's video is dedicated to my crazy aunt Karen Ashby. This one is for you. Thanks for donating, supporting the channel, helping it grow. Super appreciate it. So if you enjoyed any of the stuff you saw today, if you had fun, if you want to come to Stuttgart now, if you like the Porsche Museum, the castles, any of that stuff, just click the little subscribe button down there. Supports the channel, helps me out a ton. Doesn't cost you anything, it's free, and you know, you'll get to see a bunch more cool videos. So come hang out with us the rest of the summer. We're gonna have a lot of good stuff. If you like the castles and stuff, I'll put a video up in here for Versailles so you can see that. It's pretty similar in my opinion. If you're interested in any of the travel gear I have, any of the camera gear I use, I have Amazon links down in the description below, so go ahead and check those out. And these castles were built one brick at a time, one dream at a time. So your life is not built overnight, but just one brick at a time. So those dreams that you have, start building your way towards it, and eventually you'll have a magnificent castle that is your life. So go out there and go create the world. I hate eating in public and vlogging. Always so awkward.